ones in the back are more mature rice.
See, this is a brand new dam right here.
Yeah, yeah.
He rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Pot guy up there. His pots fall off the wall.
Well, we stopped right in the middle. We're right in the middle here in Cambodia of the rice country. We're right in an area where they really grow it. And we stopped along the side of the road now, near to where we could get to it. The ladies are all putting rice into this, what do you call it, a threshing machine? I'm very ignorant of this. And you see how they're making the huge haystacks. The youngster here is keeping the rice level in there so he can get many. It never stops. It never stops. It's throwing the rice out. Dust is everywhere in the air. And the fella up on top there has a job that nobody would ever want. See that tall rice stack? I don't know what you would call it. If it were a haystack, I'd know. And the fellows are playing volleyball right down below. But that's what the finished product is going to look like. And they are emptying this bag. Manual labor, you talk about it. Each one of these bags is 50 kilo. Now, I think that's about 120 pounds. But this little lady who doesn't even weigh 120 pounds is hoisting that around like you wouldn't believe. And look at the crud on her back. All right, we decided to, that Sunday morning, it's fairly early, but it's already hot. It's probably 95. We decided to take a walk up from the ship and just walk down a lane here and see what we could see. And we ran into something very interesting. Of course, this is rice country. And all of these houses, I suppose much water gets up here from the river because they're all built on very high stilts. There's a place underneath the house for cows to stay. But we had much activity right here at this house. We see children at work. They are thrashing the rice. Now let us show you what we've run into. Now I don't know how much we'll be able to speak with them because I can't find anybody who speaks English, and of course I can't speak Khmer. But let's look. The hecklers across the street, they all laughed when we first came by, but when he went back and got the camera, they've gotten serious about this because they realize something's going to go on over here at the house next door. Okay, as we walk up here, we saw two youngsters on the cart, and they are throwing off bundles of rice. And then as we walked farther around, we could hear the whop, whop, whop of the rice hitting the board. So we just walked up to see. People are very hospitable and very nice. But we walk back here, we'll shoo the chickens away, and we're going to show you what activity is going on here. The youngsters are picking up the rice out of the yes. And this, how old is this little one, Captain? How old? What is his age?
Day.
7 years old.
1 year.
7, and how old is he?
10 years.
10. So 7 and 10. Actually, they are 6 and 9. They are emptying the cart of rice sheaves, for want of a better word, and they're throwing them off. And the people here are beating the rice out on the table, and it isn't going into any sort of a bucket or any container. It's just being beaten out on the table. And this is, I guess, the way it has been done for years, but they're picking up the sheaves. What do you call this? What is this? Name. What is that? Okay. Okay, all right. And so here's the way it's done. You just stand there and beat it to death. They are standing here, and you turn the sheep in your hand, and then you throw it out, and they're going to feed it to the animals later. But look at the rice that's coming off of there. That looks like it is excessively full. Now that may not be. I don't know that much about rice. Big heads of grain. Now, did you want to try it? Let me get you beating it out. You need to do something productive today. Oh, you have to hit harder than that. And he gets it all over his shoulder and his back. Oh, I knew we'd find a job he could do. I just knew we could. Oh, he may need to stay and work all the rest of the day. Oh, shake it out. She's telling him how to do it. He's saying, oh, yeah, don't just beat, do something else with it. Oh, so we're really in the business here. Okay, so the captain is helping to get the rice off his back. He threw over half the seeds for good luck, I guess. And just at the back of where the rice thrashing has been going on, there are 3 pots on. Now, I know rice is in one, and I know corn is in one, but the women who were doing this have all disappeared when they saw the camera. That's the rice. Okay, rice. Okay, what's in this? More rice. Okay, okay, good. And what is this? Oh, that's, it's what? Soup. Some meat and some squash in there. And I know the youngsters have been standing around like that one right there, eating corn. He has an ear of corn in his hand that he is now very embarrassed about showing you. And so, you want to see? Let's see this. What are you eating? Let's see. Here. Well, he's just about gotten all the good out of that ear of corn that he can possibly get. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, as usual, we are on our way back. It's always a relief when the ship comes in sight. Of course, we've still got this riverbank to navigate to get down, which sometimes is life-threatening. At least it's dry today. So, but it's quite high. Sometimes it's formidable to really get down this ditch bank. This gentleman came in complaining of pain. Now he has an upper denture, and so Russ had him take the denture out. I will ask him to do that again. So he takes his denture out, and I want you to look at what the dentist has made the denture over. A whole upper gums full of roots. Just made a denture over the roots. Of course, they're just as irritated as they can possibly be and give him a fit. And has a big abscess right here, a big abscess.
So we're going to make an x-ray?
So we'll make an x-ray right now, and there's no doubt, of course, that they're going to have to come out. But well, the Ship of Life has come to a very busy place. This is the largest city in a certain province. The name of the city is Prépeau. And you see it is very busy. I see a van going by that carries many things from all over the province. We are at a bamboo factory, for want of a better term, anyway, where people bring bamboo to sell, and you can buy it for, they use this for construction scaffolding, they use it for housing, they make roofs, everything in the world. What?
They make
walls out of it. You even eat bamboo shoots. So every bit of this is evidently edible in some form. This is Dorith. This is his home village. This is where his mother lived, and many aunts still live. And you used to go to the cinema here.
Yeah, now they stopped.
Okay, it looks like it's in bad shape, but the bamboo factory has started. And they, now what are these? These two are cutting a length of bamboo right here with the crosscut saw?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so he's going to cut off the outside too, so he will make it all very smooth. Oh! And look how he does it. So every piece of bamboo has had quite a bit of work done on it in order to chop it into those little thin strings. All right, he's gone down the entire board, and as you see, he's just about gotten it into these small thin pieces that will serve as strips. We'll see him open this up. And so you are seeing wood paneling in the making. If you could get bamboo enough to panel your den with this, wouldn't it be marvelous?
You have been watching Time for Talk. Time for Talk is a community betterment service designed to cooperate with our local community betterment program. Each evening, Monday through Friday at this time, Rosemary interviews local personalities and others who bring items of interest to this community. Time for Talk is brought to you through the cooperation of Kennett Cablevision Incorporated and is produced through the facilities of the Slicer Street Church. The Holy Scriptures come alive. Coming up next. Stay tuned.